Today I'm eating only Malaysian food and it's gonna be a delicious day. And we're starting the day with a Malaysian coffee. This is the famous white coffee from Malaysia. Here the beans are directly from Malaysia and they are roasted in margarine. This is what makes it white. Then it's served with condensed milk and it has a very sweet taste. Malaysia is famous for its coffee culture, so I'm super excited to start my day with this. The coffee is really sweet and the beans are roasted to perfection. It tastes almost like a hot chocolate. Yum, what a perfect way to start the day. This is nasi lemak. Nasi lemak has always been one of my favorite breakfast dishes, so I'm super excited to try it again. It's the national dish of Malaysia and it's also a really good breakfast. It's made with coconut rice, tiny fried anchovies and peanuts, cucumber, a few hard-boiled eggs, and a side of sambal sauce, which is made up of red chili peppers, vinegar and salt. It has a very thick consistency, almost like a paste, and it's super spicy. Nasi lemak seems like it's the perfect breakfast dish to really wake you up, so I'm really excited to try it. Also, I really love coconut rice, so I think my mind is gonna be blown with that. Oh my god, this is so good and so spicy. I'm like instantly awake now. This is a perfect mixture of different flavors and textures. The coconut rice is super soft and super soothing after the super spicy sambal, and the cucumber and hard-boiled eggs are really delicious sides. This overall is a delicious breakfast dish. I feel like we'll be eating that every single day, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Next we have a delicious breakfast dish of kaya butter toast. This is a thick cut piece of toast with kaya jam, which is pandan and coconut jam, as well as butter. Pandan is a green plant that gives the extra kick to this dish. This makes for a perfect mix of sweet and fatty spreads. And look at this piece of toast, it is so thick. And they really packed it to the brim with a beautiful green kaya jam. I also love how beautifully toasted it looks. Okay, let's try it out. I'm super excited. Oh my god, wow, this was an explosion of toast. And it's also so freaking good. I really love how the butter and the kaya jam mix perfectly together. Also, I don't know if it's me, but the jam tastes just like a mixture between caramel and coconut. This is really good. Even if it seems super basic, you know, it's just jam on toast. It is a really delicious breakfast dish. I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10. Since for breakfast we tried a bunch of different Malay foods, now for lunch I wanted to try foods from the two other main cultures of Malaysia, which are Chinese and Indian. Over here we have a roti canai, which is a South Indian inspired flatbread. This is a typical Malaysian Indian food. It is basically a flaky dough buttery pancake which is served with chicken curry sauce. And the chicken curry sauce is actually really interesting because it's a bit more than a sauce. There's whole pieces of chicken in it, so it feels a bit more like a meal. So let's try it out. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to dip that. I'd say yes. Oh yum. This curry sauce is so good. It almost tastes like a mix between a curry and a chicken soup. And the roti is so delicious. I really love how crispy this flaky dough is. And oh, I have sauce all over my face. Although I'm eating that for lunch, this feels like it will be a perfect breakfast or snack dish. 8.5 out of 10. Our main dish for lunch is char kway teo. Char kway teo. Oh my god. Char kway teo. Char kway teo? Char kway teo. So this is a Chinese inspired fried rice noodles. And the noodles are actually really thick and they are stir fried with garlic, chili paste, soy sauce, as well as prawns, Chinese sausage, chives and bean sprouts. This looks like a perfect earthy dish that's very filling, so that's exactly what I'm looking for lunch. It is actually a bit spicy as well. Fried noodles are always a good option. And what I like about this dish is that there are so many different things in it. You have a few veggies with the bean sprouts and the chives, and you have a few different types of animal protein. It's also super tasty and super garlicky, and it tastes really homemade. It seems to be quite an iconic dish of Malaysian Chinese cuisine. As for this dish, this is a good everyday dish. It is just the perfect amount of spicy, and it has the perfect blend of many different tastes. So I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10. Here we have a range of few different snacks, starting with this curry puff. This is a typical Malaysian street snack that looks something like between an empanada, a massive fried dumpling, or a samosa. It is some really crispy, flaky dough filled with a delicious looking curry paste. And this curry puff is really packed to the brim with it. Okay, let's try it out. Oh wow, this is so good. Tiny bit spicy, even more filling than what I expected. Like, there's a potato in it. I feel the curry taste is perfectly balanced by all the other ingredients in it. Like, you have the flaky dough, the sweetness of the potatoes, and a bunch of different herbs and spices. This makes for a perfect fast snack, 7.5. Next up, we have some delicious looking sweets. The first one we'll be trying is called Onde Onde, which is a sweet potato rice bowl with a palm sugar filling and all that flavored with pandan leaf. It's also sprinkled with coconut, which gives it a really cool look. Once again, it has a super sticky texture, and I feel I'm gonna really like this snack. I was not expecting that, but it is purple inside. And the filling in it is super liquidy. It's dropping everywhere. In terms of texture, the sweet potato gives it a very soft, almost creamy texture and goes perfectly with the sticky rice. This is such a delicious snack, and I'm so happy I've been given 2 of these. So overall, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Next, we have Kuih Lapis, which is a layered sticky rice cake flavored with coconut milk. This one is super interesting, as you can really see all the different layers on this cake. It feels like a very compact cake, and I'm excited to try it. Oh wow, you can re-taste the coconut 100%. Of course, eating that after the Onde Onde, it's of course a tiny bit less good, but still a really good snack. I'm gonna rate that a 7. Cool, the rest of my food has just arrived and I'm really in need of something hot. Here we have some teh tarik, which is the national drink of Malaysia. It's pulled tea, so this means it's pulled back and forth to create a lot of foam. It's also mixed with condensed milk, so it's gonna be really sweet. This is perfect to go with all the snacks. I feel so good from drinking this. Now we have our second salty snack of the day. It's called Lobak. Lobak is a deep-fried 5-spice pork roll, which is wrapped in a bean curd sheet and served with cilantro and a sweet chili sauce. This is a Hokkien Chinese dish, which is typical to the Chinese culture of Malaysia. This looks like a mix between a massive sausage and some kind of spring roll slash dumpling. It looks super crispy and it's oozing with fat. I love that. This is the perfect snack. Can't say that enough. I will eat that every single day. Perfectly crispy on the outside and super tender on the inside. One thing I really love about Malaysian food is that it is a mix of so many different influences, so you're never bored. This is again a 10 out of 10. It is getting really cold here in New York City, and I have 2 snacks left before dinner. The first one is this massive bag of Milo Dinosaur. Milo Dinosaur is just iced Milo with a bunch of Milo powder on top, so there's a lot of Milo in this. Milo is a chocolate powder that's a bit of a cultural phenomenon in Malaysia. It seems really good, but I don't know if I'm gonna regret my choice, as it is a massive ice drink. I really love how it's served in this bag. It's like the perfect container. Oh my god, this is so chocolatey. It's not your classic chocolate drink. It's chocolate with chocolate with chocolate. If it was summer, I'd give this drink a 10 out of 10. Since it's winter, I think I'm gonna give it a 7. However, I understand why it's a cultural phenomenon in Malaysia. And I'm back at it with a last snack. This is called Pulut Inti, and it's a morning glory and sticky rice sweet topped with grated coconut sugar. It's wrapped in a banana leaf and it has a distinctive triangle shape. Inside you have a sweet coconut filling, which I'm super excited to try. And can we talk about how cool it is that this is served in a banana leaf? I feel the presentation is really perfect with that, and maybe this gives a bit of taste too. Oh my god, they were so generous with the coconut sugar. Wow, this is the perfect way to end the meal. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. And now it's dinner time, and I'm joined by a secret guest. I only have one dish, so we'll have to share.
This is a dish that I absolutely love of Hainanese Chicken Rice, which is a dish of poached chicken, seasoned rice served with 2 sauces of chili sauce and a little cucumber garnish.
And the rice is actually really cool because it is cooked in chicken fat. So I'm very excited to try it. You know, I wish I had known that Bobby will come because I will have bought 2 chicken rice.
So what do? Do we use the 2 sauces here? Like, do we pour it on the rice? Do we pour it on the chicken?
I don't know. I think I would just like dip the chicken in the sauce and then eat it. Okay,
that's a dangerous
my god. Only someone like Bobby, who is able to take the biggest bite at all times, could do that. Oh wow, this is so good.
It feels like we're in Malaysia right now, you know?
And the rice, yum. Wow, chicken fat rice is so freaking good.
It's like regular rice, chicken fat rice.
Wow.
Maybe somewhere in there coconut rice too.
Before we finish everything, we have to rate it. So you've not had any of the other foods I've had today, but what is your rating of this food?
10.
Yeah, it's actually a 10 for me as well because
Really?
it's really good.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
And I've had the other stuff. I think this is like a staple of like street food in Malaysia. Like it's such a simple dish, but it's just so good. Hey, no, you're like stealing my bite. Go away. I'm not inviting you again. Now before Bobby eats everything, let's end this video and bye for now.
Hello there.